So here with Mark Jones ahead of this weekend's match. Obviously, we've got a tough test this weekend going to league leaders in Torquay United. What are your thoughts on what the game's going to be like?
Yeah, obviously a very tough game for us. Torquay are on a fantastic run of form. Obviously, I know they lost at Bath last week. Obviously, good performance by Bath, but I think Torquay missed a penalty to go 3-1 up with about 20 minutes to go, and he obviously didn't take that, and Bath came back and won the game. But I think since Gary Johnson's gone there, they've done brilliantly. I mean, I think they've only lost one in 16 league games or something like that, top of the league. So doing very well. So it's going to be a very tough task for us. But we're going to go there with some belief. I mean, we've been doing okay ourselves. We aren't obviously happy with our last sort of 3 or 4 performances. We haven't played that bad actually. I think I don't like to use the phrase, as I've said before, but perhaps a little bit of bad luck at times as well, and decisions not going for us. I mean, some of the sort of refereeing decisions we've had lately have been shall we say, poor against us, to say the least. But that isn't sort of trying to make excuses or pass all of the blame, because we've needed to do certain things much better ourselves. But we know it's going to be a tough game, but it's a good opportunity for us. It's going to be a good one for the lads to play in front of a good crowd, in a nice stadium down there, and we'll try and go and do what we do.
Obviously, when they came down here earlier in the season, we beat them 1-0. Is there anything you think you can take from that game?
I don't think we'll sort of take. I mean, to take only the fact that it's a bit of belief that we have beaten them before, but sure they'll be wanting to get their sort of revenge on us. Obviously, there's been a change of management since then, and quite a lot of change in personnel as well. So I'm not sure we can really sort of take too much from that game. But we're going to have to be at our best, and to get anything. There's no question about that. Anything less than our best won't be good enough on Saturday, and I'm sure Torquay will want to sort of give a good reaction to their defeat last week. We've lost 3 out of, I think I'm right in saying 3 out of our last 4 league games, so we're not on a great run of form ourselves. After being on a fantastic run of form, so we're keen to try and put that right as well. But tough game, but we'll try and do our best, as I keep saying.
I mean, we've got tough 2 games the next couple of weekends, and I mean, if we prevent Torquay from winning on Saturday and Woking win, it could mean that we're playing the league leaders in consecutive weekends. So, what would you be happy with over the next 2 weekends?
Well, you can't predict football, can you? Because I think when we sort of saw our run of fixtures over the Christmas period, with the greatest respect to the teams I'm going to mention, perhaps we would have thought that we would have got more points than we have. We didn't manage to beat Hungerford, over the 2 games over Christmas. I think we fancied ourselves to try and beat Gloucester at home, and we didn't manage to do that last week. Although I felt we did dominate the game, and we were perhaps unfortunate to lose it, but that's you can't argue with the fact that we did get beat. So sometimes as a manager or coach, you can sort of say, well, look at that fixture, we think we got a chance there, and that one maybe is not. But you just can't. That doesn't work like that. It's about trying to sort of get our performance levels right, game in, game out. You can't predict it, and you don't. That's why many people who do the old football coupons and all that type of thing every week, very rarely win, because there's always a result that comes out that perhaps you don't expect. But we're trying to get our season back on track.
And going on to squad news, obviously we've lost Udeka Godwin Malife today. Is there any players going to be missing this weekend?
Obviously, we spoke about Adoka. We didn't want to stand in his way as a club. Forest Green made us a decent offer. There was another couple of clubs interested in Adoka, but he liked the feel of Forest Green, and we don't want to stop a young player, 18, going and fulfilling his dream of being a professional footballer. It would be wrong of us to do that. But we've obviously been compensated, which is important as well. Adoka will obviously not be available for us. Ben Jefford is still out with his ankle injury. He'll probably be out for us, another 3 or 4 weeks. I would have thought, at least. We're obviously waiting for Ryan Case's appeal tomorrow afternoon. Not quite sure why the sort of FA disciplinary panel, leave it till Friday afternoon to do these types of things. It doesn't give us much of a chance to bring other people in if it isn't successful. So we're waiting on that one. But apart from that, you know, Zach McEachran seems to be sort of feeling okay with his knee. So just trying to think. Apart from that, we'll be going with a similar squad to what we've had the last couple of games. We've been trying so hard to bring players in. Honestly, I do feel so frustrated. I mean, we've had 3 loan deals lined up in the last sort of 3 weeks that at the last minute, for one reason or another, you know, has not gone through. You know, which has been incredibly frustrating for us. But as I said before, you know, if we're not 100% sure that the player coming in is going to make an impact and be much better than what we've already got, I don't see the point of bringing the players in. You know, we did always know that come the winter months when the cold weather gets here, our squad would be stretched because, you know, we've said all along that we haven't sort of got a big squad of players, and you know, that's where we are at the moment as a club. And you know, in these types of months, you know, the winter, and you tend to get suspensions as well. And we always knew that if we did have 2 or 3 out, you know, we'd be struggling. But you know, we have been trying hard to bring people in. You know, it hasn't come off. And we will keep trying to do that, but you know, we'll go with what we've got, and what we've got, you know, on our day, you know, can be effective, and let's see what happens.
Brilliant, Mark. Thank you, and see you playing more on Saturday.
Thank you.